Angelic music echoes inside the spectacular dome and elegant chambers of the Kansas state capitol. Beyond the serene appearances, this is also home to a fierce debate between supporters of same-sex marriage and their opponents.
Religious liberty is alive and well in Kansas, and we believe that religion shouldn't be used to discriminate.
In Kansas, same-sex marriage is banned. The national spotlight shined bright on the state after the Kansas House of Representatives approved a bill that would have allowed anyone to refuse to do business with same-sex couples by citing religious beliefs.
It's unfortunate because the language of the bill is so loose that it really is a license to discriminate.
Large crowds protested the Religious Freedom Bill in Topeka, and lawmakers eventually said they would let the legislation die in the Senate. I contacted several supporters of the Religious Freedom Act, but they chose not to speak to us on camera. Those who I was able to speak to over the phone said that the controversy was likely stirred up by a misinterpretation of their measure. While it may have died for the time being here in Kansas, LGBT activists fear that it could once again pop up here and in other state houses. Conservative advocates feel that religious freedom protections are needed for people of faith who are trying to make a living. Father Josiah Trenum believes that cultural changes are hurting Christians in the U.S. and putting them at legal risk.
The message is clear. If you're a Christian and you're a person who maintains what has been maintained by every religion in the history of mankind, that same-sex homoerotic activity is not good for a human person and is bad, you can't work in America. This is the message of the gay lobby. We need to protect these people, and for that reason, states like Kansas are writing bills like this, and I hope a lot more will be written.
Father Josiah may have his wish. Within the last few weeks, at least 9 other states have introduced legislation that is similar to the Kansas bill. The measures have stalled in several legislatures, but the Arizona legislature passed its own Religious Freedom Act. Now it's up to the governor to decide if it will become law.
The Constitution, it protects people's religion, but there's no such document or anything for sexual orientation, so they're trying to protect the most protected class in our country.
As conservative activists push back against the legalization of gay marriage, the fight will continue over whose freedoms the government will ultimately protect. In Topeka, Kansas, Ramon Galindo, RT.